So it's Nila from Awakening Flow, and I just wanted to thank everyone for coming to the authors event yesterday. And as I got home, I realized I didn't leave you with any tools to actually help you ease the nervous system, despite the fact we talked a lot about that as being the key to unlock our genius, our creativity, to get us out of that heaviness when we're feeling stuck or we're within someone else's energy that's feeling heavy. So I'm just going to give us a few things. And the first one is really about the vagus nerve 101. How do we ease it? Tone that vagus nerve, which is, of course, our emotional resilience nerve. And one of the things I learned straight away, and I've used quite a lot, is actually how do we release ourselves when we've had some trauma, we've had a bit of a shock to the system, maybe it's some news, or maybe you were party in an accident or something. One of the key things that we can do there is a really simple things. And of course, we learn this from our pets, our dogs. So when they come up with a confrontation or have an interaction, they actually just shake their whole body. And that's the invitation here, is to shake our body. And literally Taylor Swift put that on and shake. So that shaking is releasing everything from your body and that nervous system. It might look weird, but trust me, it's one of the first things that we can do to help release that. Put some music on if that helps you, and just shake that body. Or you could just shake just like this and do it for as long or as little as you feel, but allow that nervous system to just release that energy. And of course, energy and trauma is just stuck energy. So we're trying to move that, acknowledging that. So the second thing we can do is, if you're feeling scattered with that energy, is bringing it back. And one of the things that I touched upon yesterday was the ventral nerve, which leads from our heart up to our faces. And so what we're really trying to do is have a connection. That ventral vagal nerve is called the social connection nerve, and it brings us back into a form of regulation. So again, touching our face can do that because we're allowing that to be connected. So having a hug really helps with that oxytocin, the endorphins start to kick in, but you don't need a hug. We can do it ourselves. But if we're feeling really scattered, one of the things I always do is just do a figure of 8 around my eyes. So your eyes are connected to that ventral vagus nerve. And this, we just do until we yawn. I always yawn. And yawning just means you're moving energy. So again, that's a really quick and simple tool that we can do in the moment. Now, if you're one of those people that finds that you collapse, or you're feeling really overwhelmed and you're feeling a sense of knots and butterflies in that stomach, again, hand on belly, hand on heart. So that connection from our heart is such an important thing. And I didn't talk about the science of the heart yesterday, and maybe I'll do that another time. But hand on heart, hand on belly. So we breathe in for 2 into the heart and out slowly. That 2 breath in and 1 very extended breath out is called the physiological sigh. That on its own, if you're feeling out of control, dysregulated, anxious, science has proved that is the best breath to actually allow you to regulate. By placing our hands on our body, we're adding the somatic touch to actually say we are safe and we've got this. So we're just adding an extra cue of safety for our nervous system to say, okay, we're breathing consciously into that. And all our breath, it's like that energy force. We are shifting and moving. Pranayama, which is just breathing, and it's not just breathing. This is our life force. Prana means life force. Yama means control or liberation. So always try to be conscious of that. Often I've trained my whole nervous system to put my hand on my heart as a cue to actually allow me to center. That hand on the belly is just taking that energy and reminding it where the breath needs to go. And so we add that as an extra benefit. One last thing that we can do, and there are many things we can do, is I always talk about a flow, and that flow goes from the top of our head down to the ground. So again, consciously taking the breath from the heart thinking about taking it to our throat chakra, if you know your chakras, behind our eye, our third eye, up to the head and hold. And then breathe out as if like you're a whale pushing it out into the universe. Now, on your next breath, breathe it back in. Top of the crown, third eye, throat to the heart, and breathe it out now, down into our solar plexus, our sacral chakra, our root, and into the ground. Breathe it out and let that breath go all the way down into the ground, and let that ground you and center you. When you breathe in next, breathe in from the ground, Mother Earth, all the way up your beautiful spine, your root, your sacral, your solar plexus, into the heart, into the throat, into the third eye, into the head. Hold and then breathe out again. Now imagine every time you breathe in and out, that breath just allowing you to flow easily from the universe down to Mother Nature, Mother Earth. And you are like a wand, the conductor. And just doing that slowly, consciously, allowing it in and out. So that's helping you ground and center. Now, these are just 4 simple tools we can use. And of course, I can offer you a lot more, but breathing consciously into our heart can really activate a calm. So imagine, sense, or feel your heart, which in ancient wisdom we call Anahata chakra, or the portal to your soul. Imagine a light just there. And with every breath in and every breath out, imagine that light just glowing and growing to the top of your head, down to your shoulders, letting go, letting go, letting go, down to your arms, your fingers, down to your spine, your toes, and allow that glow from your heart to just fill you until it melts away your physical body. Allow that to ground you, allow that to grow. And just imagine that sense of expansive freedom, joy, appreciation, flow with every breath in and every breath out. Just calling it in now. So of course there are many things we can do, but I hope that helped to just give you 1 or 2 tools that can help you in the moment. And if you do have anything you would like to discuss or work on those tools a bit more, please do get in contact. So I'm Nila at Awakening Flow, and I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.